Congrats, fam. This is going to be the best market update you're ever going to hear because Jim Cramer says that there is absolutely no way Bitcoin goes above 1 million US dollars. I just don't see it happening. Dude, thank you so much. You have literally breathed fresh life into the markets like God breathing into Adam's nostrils. Like, this is insane. Look it up and it's in the Bible. All right. Bitcoin's looking really good. Yesterday, it was starting to look a little bit weak, especially because, let me zoom in here on price action. We could see I hate when that happens. I have the drawing tool out and I really want to have the cursor. The low yesterday exceeded the previous low on Wednesday. We reached a low of about 91K, but we closed up green. This is wild to me. It is absolutely wild for several reasons. I'm still expecting some sort of a pullback, yet we're not getting one yet. We're just getting started today, so it's too early to say anything. But the main thing that you need to know, and I've already shared this on the Better Traders Club earlier this week, if not at the end of last week. No, it was actually a while ago. Good grief. It's like back in March. No, it was early April when I talked about this. It's insane. I share too much and I reference it every once in a while. But on the Coin Bureau trading channel, I posted a video yesterday that said this exact thing, this exact outcome. If the price of Bitcoin is struggling to push above $95,000, that's a warning sign. If daily RSI is starting to put in lower highs and lower lows, that's a warning sign. If we see volume not performing, as in outperforming or exceeding the yellow moving average, that's a warning sign. Yesterday was not a good day for volume. We didn't exceed the volume, or rather the 30-day moving average of volume, which is at 2.2 billion here on Binance's USDT market. Yes, on-balance volume looks amazing. Yes, the fact that the price keeps closing above the cloud, that is amazing. Honestly, it is. But in order for things to get really bullish, the price of BTC has to push above 95K. If that happens, all those bearish vibes go away. We won't likely see a pullback all the way down here to 82K, at least anytime soon. We're probably just going to see it rip higher. But we need to keep an eye on those three things. And so far, it's looking really good. Literally defying all the odds. Nothing else really sticking out to me on other timeframes. So let's just keep moving forward. Others dominance saw a significant increase yesterday of 1.79%. 1.79% does not sound significant, but for others dominance, it is. You hear Ben Cowan talk a lot about Bitcoin dominance. There's also stablecoin dominance that's really important. I use a specific combined ticker of USDT.D plus USDC.D. It combines USD coin and tethers USD together to make one dominance chart, or one stablecoin dominance chart. But this is still strong bearish. This looks amazing. Bitcoin dominance is like meh. Top 10 dominance, meh. But others dominance is actually the one that performed the best yesterday, which is exciting to me. Why is this exciting? Because we want to see others dominance move up higher, guys. Like, this is one of the most beaten down charts. If we get a push above this line, actually, it really needs to be drawn out right about here. And it actually wicked into it yesterday, and it's above it today. We really just need to see a big, strong impulse of others dominance going inside the cloud. There aren't any TBO close shorts yet on this chart. This still looks pretty weak across the board, but it's an exciting move. And the others market cap looks a lot better than it has in a long time. For one, we printed a TBO close short over here on Tuesday, which is a great bullish reversal signal. You guys have no idea how exciting these are, especially on the daily time frame. The price has since moved up about 12% and is now approaching long-term overhead resistance, which has been a struggle ever since it was established back here in January. We saw lots of pierces, lots of tests, and then absolutely got rejected, smacked down. This is going to be the first test that we'll have on this line since late January, January 31st. This is exciting. And to get things even more exciting, on-balance volume is looking amazing. Amazing. On-balance volume is the blue jagged line. We've been struggling to break above this support line here at 3.39 trillion forever. Honestly, it feels like it. It really just got hugged right here in late February, and we just saw it continue to be hugged for about 2 months. And now look at the huge drastic change. This is amazing. Look at on balance volumes moving average right here, moving up. This is a great looking chart. Look at this. RSI continues to push up higher. This is great. Now, we have seen many rejections before, many tests, many pierces of this overhead resistance level. So we can't get too pumped up thinking, oh yeah, it's going to blast through it. But this is looking really exciting. This is looking really good. Just for reference, the last time we got one of these TBO close shorts, we did have a retrace back to the TBO fast line. That is absolutely normal behavior, and that's actually what I expect to have happen. But you can see that this marks the bottom really well, and it actually preceded a mega rally for others. Really exciting stuff. Now, in other really positive good news, this is the VIX, the volatility index of the S&P. It actually closed lower yesterday. Whoop, whoop. This is a great sign, and it printed a TBO close long, confirming that this is a bullish trend, but it's most likely going to go back down. Going lower and lower is a sign of de-escalation, which is good. It's good. It means that the S&P is calming down, actually moved up higher. But we're going to go over here and focus on these crypto charts for the remainder of this video, okay? I've had a lot of you asking for Solana updates. I need you guys to hear me loud and clear. Just give me a second. I only talk about charts that are interesting. The only chart I'm going to talk about every single time is a Bitcoin, because that's the one that's the most interesting, and Bitcoin drives the market. I'm not going to talk about Solana every time. I'm not going to talk about Ethereum every time. Only when a chart has some signals from the TBO, it's approaching resistance or support levels or things like that, or there's interesting news happening about it, then I'm going to talk about it. So you guys have to understand, I'm not hating on Sol. I'm not hating on it. Well, I'm kind of hating on Ethereum, but I'm not hating on Sol per se. It's just nothing has been happening that's worth talking about until now. Okay? Now this is exciting, and I am admittedly getting ahead of myself because we have just started today's candle. We have 23 hours left, and we are in process of printing a green, juicy TBO open long. TBO open longs confirm that we are in an uptrend, like this one back here, like back over here for Bitcoin, way back over here. It does not mean, however, that the price just goes up. No, it means that we're confirmed an uptrend. We could still see some pullbacks on the way up, but it's a good sign. Looking at Solana over the same period, we saw an open long over here, and the price went against us. It did a little bit of a nice cursive W, actually. Look at that. It's kind of weird. But it continued to go up higher and higher and higher. This is a beautiful sign, but not as good as the orange TBO close short way back here. You guys starting to get how awesome the TBO is by now? We had a TBO close short on Saturday, the 12th of April. The price came right here into the TBO fast line. This is our entry. Every single time these orange dots print, I'm always waiting for the price to go into or wick inside of or just kiss the TBO fast line. That's our entry. And entering from here for Solana, we are now up 21% on a trade. It's awesome. Now, there are times where we just don't see those retests back to the TBO fast line. That's normal. That'll happen. But this is great because this is bullish confirmation. Too early. I'll update you tomorrow, but right now it's a little bit too early, but it's extremely exciting. On the 4-hour, we're getting lots of TBT bearish divergence signals. We're not really rocketing up higher. I'm getting lots of these still, so it's making me go, I don't know. But on the weekly time frame, we are inching closer and closer to the weekly TBO fast line, which is at 159. It says right there, 159.51, which from the current price is only up about 6%. That's doable. This is looking really good. Now, SUI. This one has had an incredible week. From Tuesday until today, up 53%, and it's in process of printing a TBO open long. Now, spoiler alert, this chart is massively overbought in a super duper short amount of time. Ridiculous. But volume is coming in mega strong. On balance volume is looking really good. On the 4-hour time frame, we had a TBO breakout cluster, perfect on the 4-hour. This is an ugly one, but you know what I like even better? Right here, TBO close short cluster. I love these. I love them even more though when they happen right here on support. But still, this is an amazing breakout here for SUI. It does have an open long after its big push. I'm a little bit skeptical about it just continuing to pump higher and higher and higher. There is clear TBO resistance here at 536. I don't think we're going to go up that high per se. And it is reaching the top of the TBO cloud. So, I mean, given the fact that in 1 week it's moved up 64%, I'm not saying it's going to go down and like go all the way back down, but it's getting to the point now where it's getting a little bit silly. It could keep pumping, but we also have to be realistic. It's like, maybe it's starting to lose some strength. And one thing that's telling me that is 4-hour RSI. We have to keep an eye on this, but hitting a high of 96.76 on the 4-hour RSI, I shared this with one of our Better Traders Club members yesterday, asking about this, like, how high could this go? It's like, well, to be honest, on the 4-hour time frame, this chart has never seen a level like 96.76. That is a massively overbought RSI on the 4-hour. On balance, volume looks mega strong. Volume is looking good. It's not really weakening yet. So it could continue to push higher, believe it or not, before it falls lower. But we should also understand that this is a terrible time to take an entry up here because the drawdown is massive. Yes, it could rip higher, but just be careful. PEPE. PEPE is now above overhead resistance. It actually pierced it back over here in January, and this is the first real push above overhead resistance since then, which is awesome. We had a huge pump on Tuesday of 14%, a little bit of chop, and today, lo and behold, we have a TBO open long in progress. This is amazing, but even more amazing, on balance volume looks fantastic. Volume looks incredible. The price is just at the beginning of the breakout. I told you guys a little bit too early, but that meme coins are going to be the most hated rally. PEPE is here, BONK is here, Brett is here. You saw Nero pump like crazy. We've seen other meme coins pump a lot recently. It's gonna continue to happen. Why? Because these are low volume crap coins that do absolutely nothing, no utility, no purpose, just for laughs. So there's a lot of manipulation. That means if they're oversold, they're gonna pump super duper hard. So short-term resistance for PEPE, I know it's called PEPE, guys. I'm just having some fun. Is right about here at 1117, so about 25% above the current price, in my opinion. That's the first target because of TBO resistance. Then we got this level 1554. Oh, that's such a good. Any of you that have access to Fat Tire, I think Fat Tire Brewery, is that what it's called? I can't remember anymore. It's been a while. But one of my favorite beers is 1554. So good, so good. Fetch AI. Now that we're not 5 minutes anymore, I can kind of just ramble on this. So this is kind of fun for me. We had a confirmed TBO open long. That's what we really want to see for these other charts. This is one that I've been watching and waiting and seeing like, okay, is it going to really break above this? And it did. This is an amazing breakout for Fetch. Now, there is resistance right here at about 80 cents or so from the current price. It's not that far away. It's like 13%. And then the next level of resistance is here, 50 cents higher. Sorry, 57% at $1.10 or so. Stacks is also in progress of printing a TBO open long. Look at all of this. Like, this is such an amazing sign of bullish reversal strength. BONK printed a TBO open long yesterday. I told you, like, bears are going to be in utter disbelief when they see memes pumping higher and higher. Jasmy is in process. It has not confirmed it yet. We need to wait, but it is struggling to push above the 382 Fibonacci level. However, look at the fast line moving up. Look at on balance volume moving up. This is the one thing that's making me go, with Jasmy. His volume is underperforming. Brett, another meme coin. This one had a massive 72% move over 2 days. Yesterday, even though it printed a red candle, it did confirm a TBO open long. We could still see it drag a little bit farther down because 72% in 2 days is massive, but look at volume. This chart is going to make a lot of people really unhappy and frustrated because they sold all the way over here and now the price is going up. Now, this chart is interesting. Comp is an OG coin in that this was one that was really popular about 4-6 years ago because it was part of the DeFi space. So what's interesting about it, what do I have circled right here? Nothing on the daily, but on the 4-hour, this actually has a really juicy TBO breakout cluster. And this is juicy because it hasn't even made the move yet. And to make things even better, look, 3 TBO close shorts right above support. This is one of my favorite setups. We haven't seen a breakout cluster like this before. We could see this chart pump up big time. So just keep an eye on comp. Litecoin confirmed a TBO close short yesterday. This is so good. I'm so excited for this chart because I have an open position in it. So I'm waiting for things to turn up. ICP, again, one of the world's worst tickers. This one is on the 4-hour time frame. Wait, why is this one here? I think this is left over. What happened? Oh, I think it was in process of printing a TBO close short, but it disappeared. So this kind of goes to prove the point that we can't get too excited about these open longs or close shorts that we see on today's candle, because as the day goes on, they're going to turn on, turn off. They're only going to stay on the chart at the end of the candle close. So ICP, go buy. I don't want to go buy. Go buy. Jupe is actually confirming a TBO close short on the daily time frame, but we've seen lots of these and we've seen it go lower. So we're not really seeing a huge influx of volume, but on balance volume is moving up higher. It actually looks really, really, really good. On the weekly, it's just starting to move up, but it's still a really oversold chart. NEO is in process of printing a TBO close short. This is a great sign. Look at on balance volume curling up. Look at the TBO fast line curling up. EGLD had a really nice push up today so far, up 17% after printing a TBO close short yesterday. It's just getting started. Charts like this could continue to rally and pump. See, TBO breakout cluster, 3 in a row before anything really happens. And then, ba-boom. This is why I love the TBO. STRK printed and confirmed a TBO close short yesterday's candle. It's a nice sign that things are looking really nice. AXL on Binance printed a TBO close short as well yesterday. MENA printed one as well. So we're seeing lots of bullish reversal signals across the board. Now, these last ones right here, this video is getting way too long. I'm having way too much fun with this. Sorry. Hype. This one has confirmed that this resistance level is broken because we have 1 day above, 2, 3. So now we have day 4. This is a good sign for Hype. It could still chop and most likely will chop, but it's a good sign. Ondo pierced overhead resistance. It has not pushed above yet, but this is a nice sign for Ondo. TIA printed a TBO close short yesterday and pierced overhead resistance and is trying to fight it again. Again, there's going to be a resistance here at 2917 because of previous TBO support, which is now resistance. So to keep an eye on that. POL, Polygon. This one had a massive pump above overhead resistance and the 236 fib level. This is amazing. I was not expecting it to happen. Look at the volume coming in. $10 million of volume in 1 day for this chart that usually sees a 30-day average of 1.4, like 10 times the volume in 1 day. That's a big sign. And last but not least, ENA printed a TBO close short 2 days ago, and it now has 1, 2, 3 days above overhead resistance. It is looking really good. Guys, there's a lot happening right now. I know there's a ton. My market updates in the Better Traders Club, I'm trying to look at every single possible aspect and degree that I can. We're not out of the woods yet, especially with Bitcoin not yet pushing above 95K. So if you want more insights, tools, indicators, alerts, resources, join the club. You know the spiel. If you're a crypto cheapo, we have a starter tier for just $1 a month. But if you want access to the TBO, you have to join the trader tier. If you want access to TBT divergence, join the pro tier. And I want to remind you that I'm going to be in Toronto on May 15th for the first ever Better Trader Summit in partnership with Altrady. Hopefully I will see some of you there. I think this update is a little bit too long because I'm almost at 20 minutes, but I'm having fun and it's Friday and yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit that the week is almost over. I will be back with another update tomorrow. I'll try to keep it shorter, but let me know if you care, if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. So until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.